Hey everyone, back with another update video. Today, I am now 159.8. I finally reached the 50s. Never thought I could. Pretty nice. Well, what did I eat today? Well, I had a Quest bag of hot chips with a cup of water. Next, I had a Quest pumpkin spice muffin, the other half of it. The other half of that muffin was eaten by my mom 2 days ago, so I finished it. And a cup of coffee, and honestly a lot of gum from the Trident Sour Patch Kids watermelon flavor pack. I had probably 7 of those things. I guess it's me compensating for the fact that I can't eat any sugary candy, so that's the closest thing I get. Well, I didn't really eat anything until later for dinner, for which I had cauliflower that was mashed with sour cream and garlic and some special seasonings. That was pretty good. Some stir fry with bacon, which was causing a stir in the household. My sister said it smelled like pee, and we looked it up, and apparently it depends on the pig that they choose, but some pigs have a thing where it causes their meat to taste funny. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's a whole thing. And some sliced up pieces of chicken. And then at the end of the day, oh yeah, I almost forgot, I did have some dollops of sugar-free whipped cream. And then at the end of the day, I had 2 squares of Peppermint Crunch Chalk Zero chocolate and a cup of tea with allulose, monk fruit sweetener, and half and half mixed in. That's pretty much what I ate today. Did I do any exercise? I gotta be honest, this was an extremely stagnant day today. Not good. I really need to make it a point to get at least half an hour of exercise every day. But the fact I did a few jumping jacks, but that's really not a whole lot. I need to move, otherwise my muscles will get atrophy, and that ain't good. So I probably will either see the scale go up or stay the same tomorrow due to my lack of movement today. Very sad. Alright, so how did the day go? Well, when I got up, I was woken up by a phone call by our family friend telling me that apparently it was time to pay for the phone, for the internet bill. We split it evenly, everyone who lives in the household. So I decided to split my portion, and when I sent it, I then went out and I decided to turn on the TV to find something to watch, and I ended up watching I think, what did I watch? Well, I do know I watched a video from Red Letter Media about the Jason versus Freddy movie, and I got out a bag of chips, the Quest hot chips, to eat while watching it and drinking some water. It was pretty interesting and funny. But after that, I needed to use the restroom, and I got some gum. I was chewing that while using the restroom. And then I realized, oh, I should probably finally finish that Pizza Nugget remake ad that I was working on for the last 2 days. So I spent my pretty much my entire day off working on that. Like, I would take frames that were fed that I took screenshots on from the original Pizza Nugget video. I would feed those into ChatGPT 4o image gen to ask it to make it look more polished and less like an abomination, but still keep the abominable parts, like the pizza monsters, intact, but make the humans look less scary. And then run it through Google VO3 and then edit it all on my phone in InShot. And that entire process took literally the entire day. So there's really not much to say other than I edited and AI generated an entire like remake of an AI ad today. That's how I spent my time. And I can say now and for certain now that it's pretty much done. I mean, I had to sing the lyrics. I mean, I would prefer just ripping the audio from the original and putting it into my remake. I feel like I need to get permission from the creator for that. I probably should get permission about remaking the whole ad anyways. I mean, I did that anyways, but I mean, hey, it's good to have a blessing from the person who originally did it, right? But yeah, I think I'm done with that whole thing now. Like, I worked on it like for 3 days straight, and I tried to make it as accurate to the original as I possibly could. And now that it's done, I'm just like ready to leave it and move on. Now, should I release the remake of the ad? I mean, I could. Yeah, if that's something people are interested in. But of course, before I do, I probably would want to talk to the original creator to see if they're cool with it or not. You know, just so I don't feel like I'm like, you know, plagiarizing and not giving anyone any credit for it. Like, I'd rather like get permission, get the big thumbs up, credit the original creator in the description, as well as list all the resources used. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think it'd be a lot of fun. And I mean, making the video was a lot of fun, seeing it come together, but after working on it, I am done. Done. Maybe one more thing, maybe add the original voice in instead of using my singing voice, because I gotta be honest, it's not the best, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I did that pretty much the entire day. When my mom arrived, I helped her cook dinner. We had dinner. Then we put Brussels sprouts in the oven, and my sister and I had a chat that really made me think about things, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, pretty interesting. Anyways, afterwards, I had dinner, and I would go back and forth trying to generate new frames, generate new videos, put those in the editing timeline because I was really obsessed with getting it done. And then when I was mostly done with it, my mom wanted to watch something on the TV with me. So after I was done eating, I decided to go out and watch something with her, and we ended up watching a documentary on John Candy, the actor who was really famous in throughout the 1980s. Really talented individual. May you rest in peace. It's pretty much a documentary about his life from beginning to end. So, pretty good, pretty interesting so far. We only have 48 minutes left because we had to pause it because my mom was starting to go to sleep. Then when she went to bed, I decided to put the finishing touches on my project, and then I wanted to watch it on the TV. And my mom came in and she said, "You're really obsessed with that." I'm like, "Because I'm trying to get this done. I mean, I've been working on it for so long and I've finally finished it." But she was like, "You work on that too much. It's silly." I mean, it is silly, but I mean, I have a good time, and I guess that's what matters, right? But anyways, once I saw it all come together, I'd say I'm fairly happy with it. I kind of just want to put the original singing audio in just to see what it looks like then, but overall, I'd say I'm fairly okay with it. All right, well, after witnessing it, I was watching the original, watching that one, and then I got in sort of like a rabbit hole watching the guy who made the original ads, like YouTube channel, his different videos, sort of as a nostalgic kick, because he was like some of the first AI like videos I watched back when they were starting to crop up, and now they're starting to show up everywhere with stuff like Sora 2. I even made some Sora 2 videos in his YouTube short section. Like there was like a Jesus anime and like a George Washington anime. Pretty interesting stuff. But yeah, after watching that, I realized, oh my gosh, it's like 1 in the morning. I should probably record my update video and go to bed. I do go to work tomorrow from 1 to 10, so I'm gonna go to work. But yeah, overall, how do I generally feel about today? I mean, I finally finished a project that I've been wanting to finish for a really long time, so that feels pretty accomplishing. So that's nice. I do feel like I kind of didn't do enough today in terms of like other things, like maybe like some chores, like mowing the lawn or doing the dishes or vacuuming the floor, things like that. But I was so entrenched in my project, I was just immersed in that. But I need to make some time for like taking care of myself. I mean, I didn't even do any dedicated exercise, so I kind of got a little too overly obsessive with the whole thing. But I'm just happy it's over with it now. It felt like something that I really need to get out, and now that it's out, I feel relief. Well, that's pretty much all there is to say now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna take my vitamins, brush my teeth, and get some shut-eye for tomorrow. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.